You're listening to the Peasinner Network. For more great podcasts, go to peasinner.com.au.
Peasinner
and Co.
The weave is broken. Those of might and magic are fallen. Factions fly to fill the vacuum of power as the spell plague brings destruction across the Forgotten Realms. Two heroes meet in the abandoned ruins of the Sword Coast town of Leylon. Women skilled in sword and sorcery, upon whose shoulders rests the fate of the entire Forgotten Realm.
Wait. Is he talking about us?
I sure hope not, because that sounds like a lot of responsibility.
Oh, gods.
Hello and welcome to Best Left Forgotten, the deliberately unofficial and uncanon D&D Forgotten Realms actual play podcast. My name is Nathan Quadri and I'm the DM for this podcast.
My name is Miriam Feats, and I play Clarrybelle Trollbleeder, the second level Dwarven Barbarian.
My name is Jess Wolfendow, and I play Flick Gullkind, the Gnome Druid.
In case you've forgotten, Flick and Clarrybelle returned victorious to the Stonehill Inn, only to be told by Toby the innkeeper that Gundren Rockseeker had been abducted 3 days before. Investigating his upturned room, Flick discovered a note from Gundren asking them to find his brothers, Nundro and Tharden. Nundro being the closest, they headed out and found themselves at Gnomengard, a gnomish retirement cave, whose residents were going missing. Running in with the disgruntled activities manager and finding Nundro, they defeated the mimic responsible for the missing residents, found and took a blue orb, and returned with Nundro to Fandalen. And last session, we had some downtime that we've worked through in between sessions. Miriam, would you like to start us off with Clarrybelle's downtime?
So Clarrybelle used her first piece of downtime to do a little bit of arts and crafts. She made a little paper daisy and wrote a letter for someone special to her back home that she then sent off. And the second part of her downtime was used to carouse with their new companion, Nundro. They went out onto the town, went drinking. Clarrybelle drank him well under the table, and then tried with all her persuasive might to pull some information out of Nundro regarding the Rockseekers' business, what they were searching for. But on a roll of 2 twos, did not get anything other than the fact that Gundren is the oldest, Nundro is the youngest, and the middle brother, Tharden, is quite butch and quite hunky.
Looking forward to that.
And Jess, what about Flick?
I also did some arts and crafts. I crafted something that's very specific to the Circle of Stars Druid. I crafted my little star map, finished that off, which is I did in my first section of downtime, so I was able to use my constellation magic in the second half of that episode. And I researched a little bit more about the spell plague. Not a lot of people know about it a lot in Fandalen, but I discovered it mostly affects sort of the higher ups, like some high-level spell casting and, some big landmarks, etc. Have we talked about the spell plague at all on this podcast?
We spoke about it a little bit, that it's happening.
Here's your reminder. The spell plague is a thing.
Alrighty, let's jump right in.
Woo!
Woohoo!
So you awaken the next morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Ready for a new day of adventuring. Sildar is still not ready for travel, and Nundro is quite incapacitated, considering his carousing from the evening before.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do? What is your goal for today?
I think Clarrybelle wants to take a moment to try and figure out if the singing she heard last night was real or a dream. Because she didn't get drunk, but she did also drink a lot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what do you want to do?
Like insight?
You want to roll an insight check on yourself?
I guess insight on myself, yeah.
Sure.
To figure out
Make it happen.
if that was a weird dream hallucination. 11.
It was very odd.
Okay.
It felt very real,
Mm-hmm.
but you'd also had quite a lot to drink.
Yeah.
It's impossible to tell.
All right. I think I pull Flick aside before we go anywhere.
Oh, hey.
You know that magic orb that we grabbed?
Mhm.
I think it was singing to me, but I also don't know if that was real or a dream.
Right.
It was kind of creepy.
Yeah, that does sound creepy. Was it like good singing?
It was like creepy singing.
Mm.
Like really high-pitched ooh-ahs.
Should we just smash it?
I don't know. I'm curious,
Yeah.
but I also don't want to start spraying blue fire at you.
That's fair. I don't think we should leave it behind, though.
Oh, it should come.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we can use it against someone. Like, maybe...
Maybe it's like time spent with it. Maybe if like you carry it one day and I carry it another day, then maybe we won't get possessed.
Or we'll both get possessed.
Or but then we'll be possessed
fine.
together.
Yeah. Okay, let's do
All
that.
right. And I gave Flick the orb for the day.
9 intelligence group. Are we going after the other brother?
Tharden.
Yeah, let's go. How far away would we be going?
This one is a couple of days away, so it's quite a bit of trouble.
I think just like housekeeping-y things, I just restock on like rations and stuff.
Yeah.
And then
Are we still taking the staff this time? Like your staff, your glass staff?
I think it gives us some weight. I think it makes us look scary.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I also, if we meet this spider person, I kind of want to dramatically throw it on the ground in front of them and watch it shatter.
Excellent.
And be like, we killed your companions.
Yeah. Wait, do we? Yeah, we know that they were in. Yeah,
they're in cahoots.
Yeah. Cool. We start traveling. Oh, we'll probably check in with
Nundro. Are we taking Nundro or are we leaving Nundro? Okay.
I don't think he's a he's a researcher. I don't think he's going to be of much help. But we'll let Silda know that we're going.
And I would also I'd like to go up to the elk. Look, you're the most capable creature I've ever met in my life. I need you to protect this here dwarf, and a gesture to Nundro to the best of your abilities.
Have you put Nundro and Sildar in the same room?
It might be easier to guard them.
Yes.
Yeah.
The elk nods. Sildar is in a much better place. Yeah. She's now sitting up, sipping on a bowl of soup that Toby has provided her. It's important to note that Sildar has not once been out of her heavy plate armor the entire time.
Yep.
Amazing. Does it smell real bad?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm almost certain that she is fused to it at this point. Like, that's just my certainty.
Like she's a turtle and it's actually her shell.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow, like, she's not saying anything, but you're very aware of the fact that she is noting that she is in armor. It's like, oh, no. I may be, like, down, but I ain't out.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You know? So, like, when you walk out, she'll kind of adjust herself and flex a little bit.
I look around for the innkeeper before I start this conversation.
Can you roll a perception check?
Yeah. Ooh. 24.
Nice.
I'm just adapting the character in my mind, and I'm like, what would his stealth mod be?
Excellent.
It would be so high.
It would be, honestly.
He's actually a level 20 character.
Yeah, I'm like, well...
level 20 rogue expertise.
I'm going to say, as far as you're aware, Toby is not in the room.
Fantastic.
Great.
Silda, we're going to go ahead and start off for the next brother. Are you okay to keep an eye here?
Absolutely. My steed is here to keep me safe.
Okay, I trust that so deeply.
Now, am I to understand that you went out yesterday with Nundro?
I did.
And so this is why he is in this state?
I was trying to pump him for information, but instead I just accidentally pumped him full of way too much alcohol.
Oh, dear.
And now he's real hungover. I did learn, though, that the middle brother is a real hunk.
Yes.
And I wink at Silda.
Still stony face.
Yeah.
Yes. Tharden is quite a strong young man.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Absolutely.
I want to as well.
Oh!
11.
4 plus 6 is 10.
This woman is essentially made of stone. She gives you nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
You are probably the two people who have seen just a little bit of a different side in her kind of hazy loss, but no, she's back. My hope would be that we have one Rockseeker. If we were to give him the scroll that I gave you, he would be able to complete some work with it. That would be my hope.
So you want me to leave the scroll here with you?
That would be fantastic.
All right. And I pull the scroll out and give it to her.
Thank you.
We hadn't opened the scroll, had we?
No.
Oh, we're so good.
We are. I think it's because we forgot we had it.
Yeah, absolutely. Until she mentioned it, I had no clue.
And she places it on the desk. The room has been cleaned very slightly, so at least the floor is not as dirty.
Wow, done a good job around here.
Yes, Toby has taken good care of us. Yes, I definitely tried.
Oh my goodness.
How do you keep doing that? How long have you been in here?
Do that?
I have been here all morning. Sildar and I have been sharing a meal. And he also has a bowl of soup in his lap as he sits in a chair by the door.
I think I need to take lessons from you sometime.
You are truly the greatest stealth person of our time.
Master.
I don't know the name for that, but you're good at it.
Well, thank you. I do have some time. So if you have some time available in Vandal, I'm sure we can sit down and chat.
Oh, yeah,
I
keep that
reckon-
in mind.
Yeah, we'll get Tharden, and then we'll come back and we'll learn how to be sneaky.
Yeah.
Certainly, that would be fun. Well, have a lovely time with Tharden.
Thank you.
And I'll pretend I don't know anything about a secret scroll.
Fantastic.
And he holds up his spoon. Cheers.
Give a little salute and
I
leave.
curtsy.
And you exit.
Yeah.
We exit.
Fantastic. And following the map, you exit Vandal and you head further up along the Sword Mountains. It's a couple of days' travel, and what you're noticing is that you are moving up on the incline of the Sword Mountains and heading upwards along the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And it is getting cold. So you're hitting kind of the colder part
Yeah.
of the mountains. You are not very far up the mountain necessarily, but you're definitely starting to feel that colder weather.
I pull out a bright pink crochet shawl that I wrap around myself.
Incredible.
So after a couple of days' travel, you are kind of on this kind of slanted hill, and you can see in front of you a tower that has crumbled on the top, but the bottom seems to be fine. Another kind of broken down set of walls, and you can see through the open gate like a red tent or something in the middle. And this appears to roughly line up with where you expected Tharden to be.
Okay. Should we just go ahead and approach or like...
I mean, if Tharden is anything as accommodating as Nundro, I think we're fine to just walk right up.
All right.
Hey, Tharden! Tharden Rockseeker!
You're still quite a distance away.
I'm yelling
That's
anyway.
fine. And as you head up, you hear coming from your right,
Bill!
and 20 goblins stream down towards the kind of the fence, the wall.
Yeah.
And they're like holding their scimitars, and then coming out to meet them in response are these undead, shambling humanoids. And clash. They immediately start combat. And, you know, the zombies are smashing their bodies against the goblins. The goblins are stabbing down the zombies and taking apart. How would you like to get involved?
I feel like we should help someone, but I don't know who.
I don't know who. I mean, those goblins last time were real nice.
All right, let's help the goblins.
Okay.
And I charge towards the zombies.
Okay, can we roll initiative, please?
Ooh, yes, baby. Sorry.
Fleek,
7.
Clarrybelle.
21.
Wow.
Clarrybelle, you're first up.
You.
All right, how far away from these things are we?
You're probably around 60 feet.
Okay, then I just dash.
Okay, you dash and you are in the fray.
All right, I'm right in the fray.
You are right in the fray, girl.
Then I'll bonus action rage.
Okay, fantastic. You bonus
So I'm
action
ready to
rage.
Yeah.
A goblin falls dead next to you. Flick.
I'm going to do something a little fun. I'm going to yell out, Clarrybelle, cover your ears! And I'm going to raise up the Spinewalker staff and I'm going to jab it forward and cast Thunderclap,
Fantastic.
which is in 100-foot radius.
Nice.
And each creature other than me must make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, good.
Nat 20 for a 26.
The goblins pass, but the zombies fail.
Perfect. Love that. They all take 4 points of thunder damage.
Okay. And all of these zombies crumble to the ground.
What?
Oh.
I look really surprised. I'm like, what?
We won! And they begin to swarm into the town, where they are met by a tall 6-foot figure in long red robes with very pale skin and black tattoos all over their face. They have no sleeves on their robe and they have scrawlings all over their arms.
Sleeveless robes.
He holds up his staff and slams it on the ground. we lost! And they go running back up the hill. And this figure turns and returns to the settlement.
I got real angry for no reason.
It's all right. Breathing. I just killed all those things. Rekilled. Unkilled?
It was incredible. I would just like to check that the zombies are dead because they are undead, so I want to make sure they're not about to rise again. You know?
Sure.
I don't know
Roll
how
a
I do that.
Medicine check.
12.
Okay. They appear to be immobile. They're not breathing.
Okay.
They're not moving.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have to go talk to the sleeveless robe guy?
Where did he emerge from?
From the gate.
Okay. I think we perhaps do.
Okay. We've both got staffs, though, and he's got a staff. So if we approach...
We can all be staff buddies.
With staff buddies.
Great. We get the stops out.
We approach.
Fabulous. You approach. And as you enter the gate, the figure is waiting for you.
Hello?
Hello!
Hi.
So you sought it upon yourself to destroy all my zombies.
I was just kind of trying to hit everybody.
We weren't really sure who to be friends with, and we're kind of friends with some goblins from another place.
I see. And so he lowers his staff towards you.
I mean, when I say that, I think we were more like strange work acquaintances that just got tangled together.
We're here to find Thard and Rockseeker.
His eyes narrow.
I give him a winning smile.
I bet my eyelashes.
Well, who says that Tharden is here? And from behind in the watchtower, an incredibly burly dwarf, like Flick, his arms would be as large as you.
Yep.
Emerges. And he says, Hamoon, shut up. And he pulls out an incredibly large warhammer. What is it that you have to come find me here?
Hugo, you know his brother better.
So I put the glass staff away. It's not going to be useful. So we're here looking for you because your brother Gundren left a letter that said we should find you. We found Nundro. He's really lovely. Do you know that we grew up like literally 20 miles away from each other? Like, how insane is that? I'm Clarrybelle Trollbleeder. I'm also from the same mountains that you come from. Anyway, so
He lowers his warhammer slightly. You're a Trollbleeder.
I am the youngest.
I see. A respectable clan you're from.
Thank you. We do try. So Gundren's missing. I probably should have said that straight off the bat. Someone took
He's
him.
shocked. He's like, wait, what? You didn't open with that.
Yeah.
Someone took him from the Stonehill Inn in Phandalin some 6 days ago now. We found a note from him in his room that said to find his brother. So we found Nundro, and now we found you, and we're getting you all, the two of you back together, and then hopefully we're going to find Gundren and resolve the thing with the weird blue orbs. And I give him a very meaningful look.
I see.
Which we know all about because Nundro thought he would bring us in to your little operation, and I wink.
Can you roll a deception check?
Oh my god. I've got a blue orb in my pocket.
That's a 9.
Okay. I see. Before you move any further, can you tell me where you found Nundro?
Strangely enough, in a retirement village.
Mm-hmm.
By the name of?
Gnome something.
Nomengard. Guard?
Yeah. You're correct.
Yeah.
Hamoon, they're friends. Well, this is embarrassing, isn't it?
No, it's all right.
You were very intimidating. We were quite scared.
Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has those days.
Well, why didn't you tell that to my friends?
I'm really sorry. Can you undead them?
Well, of course, but it takes time.
I'm sorry.
And it's not the same.
Yeah.
You know, they're never the same the 4th, 5th time round. I mean, Christine was just starting to remember me.
my god. Sorry, I can't imagine this guy as anyone other than Phantom of the Opera now. Christine!
That's all right. It's part of a gag that we might never get to, but
Okay,
we'll see.
okay. Oh my god. He absolutely would.
Well, like we said, we're so sorry. Next time we will ask before we fight. And I bite my eyelashes again.
Well, perhaps your arrival is fortuitous.
Yeah, has someone gone crazy around here lately?
Lock themselves in a room, start spitting blue fire.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Flight check. 14.
He appears to be telling the truth. But Thardan, standing behind him, lifts his finger up to his head and does a signal to you. Nobody crazy here?
Oh, not at all. I'm so sorry for ever insinuating that. And I would like to walk to follow Thardan
Okay, all
and
good.
just start ignoring this figure.
You don't get away fast enough.
What?
Except for Colleen. Oh, yes. Christine and Colleen, you know them that all the time. Yum, yum, yum. Crazy Colleen. And then you keep walking out there.
I'm just nodding slowly as I walk away.
Well, I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
And you see him heading out the gate, presumably to reanimate his corpses.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
So it seems that Gundren's in some kind of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone called the Black Spider tried to get a guy called Glassstaff to capture him. We killed Glassstaff.
And that would
Unless
be
you're
why
friends
you
with him, in
have-
which case we didn't. And we have the staff for unrelated reasons.
Killing Glassstaff would explain why you have the Glassstaff.
Yes.
We also maybe, what was the thing? Like we took it because it was contraband or something?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we just really need to clear up. Did you like Glassstaff or not?
Glassstaff was not a friend of mine.
Okay, great. Yeah, we definitely killed him.
Absolutely dead.
Yeah.
No friend of the Black Spider is a friend of mine.
Okay. Great. Good to know. We'll bury that away for the future.
So, Gundren and the rest of us, Gundren, Nundro, and I, we are separated, finding more information. I'm here to collect some information on some writings, copy them down, and then bring them back to Gundren, who would translate them. As you've just seen, there have been some issues with that have prevented me from doing too much work. These goblins have continually attacked us.
Mm.
As useful as Hamun's zombies, as they have been, I've not had the time.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So my understanding of what Hamun is saying, fortuitous, is that you could head up there and sort this out for us, giving us time to do what we need to do. Hamun has said that I'm allowed to stay at Old Owl Well and work through this.
So you want us to go sort out some goblins while you do some research?
That is what I suggest, yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're pretty good at goblins.
Yeah.
In fact, we might get some new friends out of this.
Yeah. Maybe they'll have like rhyming names like last time. They were fun.
Ugh.
Sorry, do you have a problem?
Us folk from the mountains don't like names that rhyme.
You know you've got to commit to that now, right?
Yes.
Like that's going to become a big plot point.
Hamun, all of his zombies fit that bill.
Oh, they all rhyme?
If you stay around long enough, he'll let you know.
Okay. We don't plan to.
No, we're going to sort these goblins, and then we're going to get you back safe and sound to be with Nundro.
Well, that sounds lovely. I will allow you to move up to wherever these goblins are holding themselves up. And hopefully that will free up me to collect the information I need to here without being interrupted.
Well, you have fun with that.
It was so nice to meet you.
And it was definitely a time meeting you. Have a lovely day, ladies. I expect to see you shortly.
All right.
Yeah.
Nundro was a lot nicer.
Oh my God, yeah.
And we head towards goblins.
Goblins. Everywhere we go, we get sent to kill something new.
Well, goblins are new. That's
fair. I don't think they're the same goblins, though.
No, they're definitely different goblins.
We did help them back there.
Yeah, maybe they'll be nice to us because we helped them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you exit,
Yeah.
You immediately notice two things that you were distracted when you first came in. The tent kind of matches the red coloring of Hamun's robe, but it appears to be made of some kind of tanned leather skin something, and stitched together with quite a thick twine. The watchtower that you just came out of is broken down, but you do see a well quite prominently displayed in the center of the town.
Well. Maybe we can check that out.
Of course you may. Roll an investigation check.
Can I assist her?
Of course you may. You may have advantage on that check.
Good. I forgot I had a -1. 12.
You look at the well. It is a little bit old and dusty. It still appears to be fully functional, but you do see around the base there is an inlay in gold, beautifully carved. For you, a druid, though, it's quite graphic.
What do you mean?
And it depicts the story of the slaughter of a population of owlbear that used to live in this region.
Oh.
And there's a small placard that said, Old Owl Well.
Oh, my goodness.
It's so pretty.
It's horrifying.
I mean, okay.
Oh, sorry. This is some of my druidic gobbledygook.
Oh, your gobbledygook.
Yeah.
You're so good at the gobbledygook.
Yeah. Yes, gobbledygook is about, like, a bunch of owlbears that got killed, though.
Oh, that's sad.
It's real sad.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
If it makes you feel any better, the stone craftsmanship is absolutely stunning.
It doesn't.
I just pat Flick on the head.
And you continue out. You can see Hamun working on the bodies with his staff. I imagine you take quite a while.
Yeah, I'd like to give that a wide berth.
But you can hear him
Yes.
almost singing to himself as he moves along. And he kind of moves from body to body. Eugene and Francine, Irene, Janine, Jean, Kathleen, Maxine, Nadine, as you slowly walk away.
Clarrybelle is just at every new name wincing.
You were so proud of that.
I tried to find the longest list of rhyming names.
That was
I
pretty good.
possibly
That was
could.
pretty
Incredible.
You head up the hill from where the goblins came from, and you immediately notice, as you travel after a couple of hours, that it is getting snowy. And you are trudging through the snow, and it is getting quite brisk.
Oh,
I have another shawl if you'd like one.
that's okay. I kind of like the snow.
All right.
And you continue to move up. It starts to get rocky, and there are piles of snow spread throughout. And you kind of have to dodge and weave. Can you both make Constitution saving throws?
13.
7.
Oh, Flick.
Oh, Flick. What'd you expect, sir? Sir.
So, Clarrybelle, your shawl protects you adequately from the cold.
Yay!
Flick, not so much. And you take 2 points of cold damage, and you begin to feel the chill.
Against Flick's wishes, I pull the other shawl out, which is like a blue shawl with crocheted daisies on it, and I wrap it around Flick's shoulders.
I do not resist this.
Flick, you start to kind of like
Oh, absolutely.
shiver and shake. You continue on. What are your passive perceptions?
13?
16.
And you both hear the whispering of tiny goblin voices around you echoing.
I say really... Clarrybelle says very loudly and very like performatively, "Oh, gee, that Hamun guy's such a drag, isn't he?"
Thank goodness we helped kill all those darn undeadies.
2 arrows shoot across and both miss you.
Yes!
Can we roll initiative?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm doing well on initiative.
I need to not roll that dice anymore. I only got 9 of those zombie names down.
Flick,
8.
Clarrybelle.
19.
Clarrybelle, you start us off again.
All right, can I see any of these goblins?
You cannot.
I would like to start running in the direction of one of them arrows
Fantastic.
until I come across a goblin or I use up my 50-foot dash.
Okay, you travel 25 foot around one of the mounds of snow,
Yep.
and you find a goblin there
Oh, right in front of me?
with a scimitar ready.
Okay, so that was just 25 feet of movement? Okay.
So you still have an action.
I still have a bonus action then too.
You do.
So I will rage
Okay.
and I will recklessly attack this child.
This child?
Sorry, this fully grown goblin. Turn of phrase.
adult goblin.
It was a turn of phrase. That's a 13 to hit.
A 13 will miss.
Okay. And I just snarl at this goblin.
And the goblin lunges at you
Right.
and goes to hit and misses completely and falls into
Yeah.
the snow behind you.
Is he prone?
Technically, but he will turn and stand himself back
Yeah.
up. Okay. One misses you, Flick. One hits you.
No!
And you take 4 piercing damage. Flick, it's your turn.
Can I see any of these goblins?
No, but you did see your companion go behind the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna head in that direction, but giving it a wide berth
Okay.
until I can see a goblin.
You can see one standing
Excellent.
behind Clarrybelle.
Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and take out my little star map crystal. My hand glows a little bit, and I send a guiding bolt at it.
Beautiful. Roll to hit.
18 plus 6.
That'll hit.
I don't think I've ever hit with one of these. Hold on.
I think it's 46 for Guiding Bolt.
That's a lot. That sounds like a lot. It's a cantrip.
Guiding Bolt's not a cantrip. Guiding Bolt's a first level spell.
Is it?
Yeah. So
Oh my god, 46 radiant damage. What? I get that for free. 15 damage, please.
Okay.
And the next attack roll has advantage.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay, it's okay.
And the goblin falls dead at your feet. Clarrybelle, it's your turn.
Can I see any more goblins from where I
You cannot see any more goblins.
We just killed one of you. Don't make us kill more. And I'm going to start running. I assume there's another mound of snow somewhere. I'll start running as far as I can
Beautiful.
towards that. How far do I need to run?
You make it almost to a mound,
Okay.
but you still don't see any goblins.
I don't see any goblins. Okay. As I get almost to the mound, just to really safeguard things, I would like to slap myself across the face.
Okay.
So that I take damage this
Nice.
turn.
Certainly.
Do I need to roll to hit myself?
No, you successfully hit yourself and you take...
Cool. Strength mod +1?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. And then halved, I take 2 damage.
Okay, fantastic. You don't see them in the snow, but you hear...
We'll be back for you.
as these little goblin feet sprint away from you.
Are we going after them or?
I guess we have to. I'm gonna stop being angry though.
Okay.
Arrgh.
That was really cute.
It would have been more if I'd still been raging. It's fine.
it's okay.
And I start slowly trudging towards these goblins.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So we're out of initiative order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're trudging up the hill. Shh. 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 Can you both make Constitution saving throws?
Oh my gosh. 24.
You're fine again.
Natural 1.
Oh.
I grew up on an island. I'm not used to snow.
Yeah, absolutely. And the shawl that you have, maybe it slipped off during the battle or something. It's not quite there. So you take 6 points of
That's
cold damage.
rough.
I'm going to die from cold. I'm going to freeze to death.
I would like to wrap Flick up in my arms and like bridal carry her.
I'm
Trying
too,
to snuggle as much.
I'm
warmth
too
into
cold
this
to resist. Absolutely.
little
I'm just.
gnome
Okay.
as we continue.
You continue to climb up. Flick, even though you're all rugged up, you can see something in the distance because you have really good passive perception.
Yep.
Right up at the top, you cannot yet see
Yep.
this. Still quite a distance away from where you are. You see a castle up on the top of this mountain.
Hey, hold up. Hold up.
All right.
There's like a castle on a hill up there.
Okay. Do you want to keep going towards the castle?
Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know.
All right, I can't see it yet, but I'm sure I'll see it soon.
It's okay. I have really good passive perception.
All right, and I will continue to carry Flick, but I want to do it stealthily now.
Roll stealth with disadvantage because you're carrying Flick.
Yeah.
It'll still probably be better than me rolling stealth.
Oh, it could have been really decent, but instead it's a 5.
Okay.
So like normal Flick stealth, honestly.
You continue to climb up the hill. It's getting harder and harder as it gets colder and more snowy. There's a small kind of outcropping of trees. And in there, you see a series of tents that do not look of goblin make, but you do spy on the floor some blood. And what you know of goblins, perhaps they have taken these tents from other people who may have used them before them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you hear the whispering. You can't make out any words, just the goblin sound.
That classic goblin
That
sound.
classic goblin sound.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know. What are we doing?
I mean, we have to take care of this problem. I prefer not to fight again just because you're looking a little bit rough.
It's real cold. Snow's pretty, but it's cold.
All right. Then I guess we have to try and make friends. Does anyone want to be friends?
We like rhyming names.
I don't say anything about that.
Oh my god.
2 arrows, one aimed at each of you.
Okay.
Both hit.
Okay.
Rolo.
You take 4 points of piercing damage. You also take 4 points of piercing damage. Can we roll initiative?
Oh,
Yeah.
Gosh. Come on, baby. Keep doing me right.
16?
18.
Clarrybelle, once again, you go first.
I very gently put Flick down.
Yep.
Is there a tree I can put her behind?
Of course.
I put Flick down behind a tree. And then I just run into the fray, into the thick of the tents to see if I can find something to hit.
There are people inside the tents, or there are goblins inside the tents, but nobody's out at the moment.
All right. I just like to run up to a tent.
Mm-hmm.
Is the flap open?
It is.
Okay. And there are goblins inside?
There are.
Would
There
I
are
be
3 goblins
close
inside
enough
this tent.
to hit one of them?
Sure.
I don't have to be. I could throw a hand axe.
I'll allow you.
All right.
I'll be generous.
I have no rage left. So that misses with an 8.
That does miss.
Yep.
Flick, you are currently held up behind a tree. What are you going to do?
All right. I'm going to, feeling pretty bad right now. I'm going to sort of curl up in on myself. And once again, that little pinprick of light appears, but it makes a different constellation this time. It makes a little goblet on my body. And I'm going to peek out from behind the tree. And I'm going to put a hand to my chest and cast Cure Wounds. But that Cure Wounds is also going to affect Clarrybelle.
How delightful.
So you get 1d8 plus 4.
Do you roll that?
Oh, yeah, I'll roll it. Sure. That'll be for me. Double 7s. So 7 plus 4 for you. And I duck back behind the tree.
Fantastic. The goblins
I'm back.
in the tent, the 3 of them, look at you.
There she is. I told you she was there. But you said there were 2 of them. I don't know where the other one is.
I make a lot of noise.
I'm glowing, just as a reminder.
And all 3 goblins are going to go at you.
Yep. Cool.
With a miss, and a miss, and a miss. All 3 of them are going to miss.
Yeah.
That natural armor, baby.
But you do hear behind you from the other tents more goblins coming out.
Hey, what's that glow? What's going on over there?
As a couple of goblins begin to go and check it out. Clarrybelle, your turn.
I look at the 3 in the tent. You know, we really do just want to be friends. We met some goblins earlier, Sticky and Icky. They were nice folks.
Okay. Is that your turn?
No, and then I'm gonna you know what? I will hold my attack action until they attack me.
Certainly. Flick, it's your turn.
Yeah, sure. You said there was some trees and stuff around?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna spy a tree with a strong-looking branch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna misty stuff up into that tree.
Okay.
So I got a good little vantage point away from where they last saw me.
Certainly. Can you choose highs or lows?
Highs, please.
Okay. The branch is sturdy enough
Excellent.
to hold you. It bows a little bit, but you're okay.
All right. And yep, I'm going to chill up in that tree for now, I reckon.
Fantastic. The goblins look at you, Clarrybelle. And they turn, they begin to speak to each other in Goblin, which I believe you do not speak.
I do not speak, no.
And they call out to some of their friends.
Okay.
And several of them head over and begin to attack you.
All right. Well, the ones that are attacking me, I attack.
Absolutely. Roll to hit a goblin.
Just, yeah.
Hit a goblin.
Oh my gosh. No. I miss with a 7.
Okay. That goblin misses. That goblin misses. That goblin misses. That goblin hits. That goblin hits. And that goblin misses.
Okay.
Thank God for cursed dice.
Yes. These are borrowed dice, ladies and gentlemen.
Rigged.
And we are enjoying that very, very
So
much.
that's 2 hits. So you take 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Is that halved? Is slashing one of your halved for rage?
I'm not raging.
Oh, you're not raging because you run out of rages. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
So 12?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And Flick, the two that went searching for you see your starry form up in the tree and try to shoot you. And one of them hits you. So you take 4 points of piercing damage. Clarrybelle.
We really do just want to be friends. That guy Hamoon was a total poo-mum. But I guess I keep swinging. Stop hitting me. I'm imagining a 12 misses.
A 12 does miss.
Yep.
Flick, it's your turn.
Yep. Okay.
I found that guiding bolt to be pretty dangerous. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again for one of them near Clarrybelle.
Fantastic.
22.
Nice.
That definitely hits.
Wait, was it 3?
4. 46.
God.
Yep. It's clutch.
17 points of damage.
Ooh.
That goblin falls to the ground.
You got this.
I don't know if that's true.
Just keep holding on. Guys, please.
The one next to the one you killed, Flick, screams out,
For the queen!
and tries to shoot you again. With a natural 20.
Oh no, Flick may go down.
Which means you take
Oh, thank God.
only 4 points
Ooh, that could have been so
of
nasty.
piercing damage.
Yeah.
Whereas you, Clarrybelle, miss,
Okay. Crit.
crit,
Yeah.
miss, hit. I think there's one more. Hit.
I may go down.
So that's 1 crit. So you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage
Yeah.
plus 15 more points
Yeah,
of bludgeoning
go
damage.
Oh, no.
And you can hear them chanting from the tent.
For the queen!
All right. I have a couple of questions first.
Yes, please.
Does it look like they're going to straight up kill her or like capture her?
She's in a tent.
What?
She's in a
can't see
tent.
me.
You can't see her at all. I allowed you to have a little bit of communication, yelling at each other. You can't. You don't know she's down at all.
Oh, no. Oh, no. So I can't even see you, so I can't even heal you. Good. For the queen. Oh, if only I spoke Goblin.
Wait, I went down at the end of the goblin's turn, right?
You did.
So I need to make a death save immediately.
Yes, technically you do.
11. We're fine.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to kill all these goblins.
No.
I'm not going to be able to get in and drag you out.
No.
I am going to sort of turn around so the goblins can't see me.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least the front of me. This is so dumb. I'm going to use minor illusion to throw my voice and pretend to be the Goblin Queen calling to the goblins.
Let me just have a look at minor illusion.
Yeah, go ahead. I believe I'm allowed to do like a whisper or a
an
sound.
image. Its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can
Yeah.
be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar. So you create like a goblin-esque voice. It doesn't have to be something
goblin-esque.
that you copy. It can just be
Yeah,
that
exactly.
voice. Okay. What is the Goblin Queen saying?
I think she goes,
To me! Retreat!
that's all I can think of in the moment.
Okay. Can you make a persuasion check?
Probably not. Yeah, it's par for the course. 3.
Well, they rolled very well. They rolled at disadvantage.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And it was a natural 20 and a 16.
Yep. So does it work? Or?
Then they're not really buying the illusion at this time. You can't see, but the one underneath you is just like so, the bloodlust is in his eyes. Not listening.
That was something. I don't even know if that was an action or a bonus.
That would be an action, I think. Minor illusion.
That's fine. And
So you have a bonus action.
I have movement. I don't know that Clarrybelle's gone down.
Nope.
Can I?
Miriam's just like,
So zen. So zen.
Just chilling. Is there like another branch on this tree, like on the same level, so I can just sort of like duck around the trunk a little bit?
sure.
All right, I'm going to try to hide behind the trunk a little
Fantastic. Highs or lows?
bit. Lows.
Again, the branch, even in this cold weather, it seems quite brittle, but manages to hold you successfully.
Okay.
You hear all the goblins scream in the room, "For the queen!" And then underneath you,
To me! For the queen!
and they all go, "Wah!" And they all run out, drawing their short bows. A 15 will hit you, won't it?
That's my AC.
Okay. So you take 4 piercing damage. Another one's going to get close enough to take a shot at you with
And
a
I'm down.
23. And you both fall unconscious. Fantastic. And that's where we're going to call the session for today.
So we're going to end the
Amazing.
podcast. Oh, yep.
You have been listening to Best Left Forgotten. You can find and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Best Left Podcast and on our Best Left Forgotten Facebook page where we post updates, info, and additional content. Music by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0. Song list can be found in the episode description. Cover art by Cattywampus, who can be found on Fiverr. Thanks to Jess Wolfendale, our editor, Miriam Feats, our social media manager, and Nathan Quadrio, our GM and producer. If you enjoyed our podcast today, please leave a review and tell your friends.